What's up, everybody? It's Josh Schoenly with ClientAlchemist.com. I'm shooting this video because we've had several people request for some clarity, a big picture overview of how everything works with our CA Pro benefits and with our programs. And so this is the general process that we recommend, what we call the Client Alchemist way, diagrammed out. The specific pieces and how you can implement it for your specific business are going to vary depending on your market, depending on your ideal client, etc. But I think this will provide a lot of clarity to many of you. Okay? So, first things first, we start with identifying the audience we want to attract to us as clients. Okay? We start with identifying the audience that we want to attract to us as clients. Most often what this looks like is selecting a zip code, a city, or a town. More specific and narrow is better, and then layering on some additional criteria. So it might be blank town who are also first-time home buyers or current renters. It might be blank area, blank town, homeowners. It might be blank town, people who are ages 25 and who are married or engaged. Okay? For your specific example is going to be unique to your situation. Part of what we do with our pro membership and some of our programs, if you choose to enroll in them, is help you with that process. Okay? Is getting that dialed in. That's one of the most important and critical parts. In fact, once you get this figured out, the rest of this becomes significantly easier. Not easy, but easier, okay? Once you've identified your audience, you need to create or edit a Facebook page to match and be congruent to the audience you've identified, okay? And we have training on that. We have done for you offerings on that. So we have services that we can help you with that process as well. Incidentally, we have services that will help you with any and all of this available. You can just email. There's probably, you can email, or there's information wherever you might be watching this page on how to do that. We use our page to attract the audience and connect with them, and to send them to specific offer pages. For our CA Pro members, these pages we build with Goodwill pages. They are simply one-page websites that are compliant for Facebook and other traffic medium, which this is signifying compliance, if you're wondering, that we can send people to, where we make them an offer in exchange for some more of their information, so we can connect on them with them on another level. Okay? Again, we do this with Goodwill pages if you're a CA Pro member. Okay? Once they fill out their information there, typically email, but we might also ask some additional questions. We're going to send them to another Goodwill page, but this one specifically is a thank you page. And this one is designed to build a little bit of rapport and affinity. Ideally, this one would have a video on it, but if you just have an image of you and some additional information, that's fine too. We have examples of great thank you pages for our members, for our pro members, and you can have access to those. We also have example thank you pages where we not only build relationship and rapport, but we also ask for additional details. Okay, so we might ask them for additional information depending on what offer we made here, and we have the ability to do that with Goodwill pages. At the same time we do that, okay, the same time someone fills out their information here, they are also, if you're following the Client Alchemist way, they will also be fed into an email marketing program. Basically, a place that you can store all of your leads and you can email to them a broadcast email. So you can email, if you have 20 leads, 50 leads, 100 leads, 1,000 leads, you can send a broadcast email to all of them, okay, from one place. We recommend GetResponse if you don't have something currently, but there are many other options. Incidentally, if you would like to know if what you're using currently integrates with the Goodwill Pages platform that's included with our Client Alchemist Pro membership, just email support. We'd be happy to walk that to answer that for you, right? And if we don't currently, we can figure out if we are able to. Okay, so hopefully you're tracking along with me and this makes sense so far. So we've identified the audience. We use a page, a Facebook page, to connect with them and to be able to drive them to our different offer pages. Once they opt in, they go to a thank you page so we can create a little bit or start creating a relationship with them. At the same time, they get fed into our email marketing program. Then we can do two things from there. Number one is we can set up automated follow-up emails. Automated follow-up emails that go out. So, emails from you that go out automatically. They can happen immediately after they sign up, an hour after they sign up, several days, etc. We have sequences, follow-up sequences for our members that we have used time and again that have been proven to work, because what these are designed to do is to get your leads to converse with you. They're designed to get them to respond, to provide you with more information, to engage, right? To engage with you. So you can have a conversation, so you can find out how you can best help and serve them, right? It's not about converting them with some ninja strategy or ninja phrase or overcoming objections. That is not what this is about. This is about conversing and engaging, okay? And we have sequences, regardless of what type of lead you are attracting, that will get them to converse with and engage with you. The other thing this allows us to do is to send, I mentioned this already, to send broadcast emails to these leads at regular intervals. We recommend that based upon the offer that you're making, the type of lead, etc., you create a schedule for yourself of when you are going to send broadcast emails to your leads. We recommend once to twice per week at a minimum, and for some of you who are creative, who are massive content creators, etc., you might email 3, 4, 5 times a week, and that's okay, depending on what this looks like for you. At a minimum, though, once to twice per week, you're going to send an email broadcast to these leads. What are you going to send them? You're going to send them an update of whatever it is they opted in for, whatever offer they opted in for, and you're going to send them some sort of offer. Okay, now we're going to do this in a cool, low-key fashion, and let me give you a specific example. Let's say that your offer here is for a free weekly list of recently price-reduced homes in blank area. Okay, so your offer is, and by the way, that's what your post would be about here as well, would be a free weekly list of recently price-reduced homes in blank area. Okay, so what would happen is if I was a prospect, I would opt in here. When I opt in there, I would get your thank you message. I would also automatically get the thing that I requested, okay, the report or the list of recently price reduced homes, okay? I would get that immediately. And then if I were the agent, if I was the client alchemist using this strategy, once a week, let's say every Tuesday morning, I would send an updated weekly list of price-reduced homes. So I would send an update where it would include the last 7 days, all the price-reduced homes, all the homes that were price-reduced in the last 7 days, because the one that automatically went out was the most recent, right? And then we would update that here. So let's say that's the one that would go out on Tuesday. Then on Friday, I would send out a featured property, okay? We have an action plan inside of Client Alchemist Pro. This is also something we teach in several of our programs, is to send out a featured property, to take a listing, to take maybe most likely one of the homes on that feature, on your updated weekly list, right? One of those homes, take one of them and feature them. We have examples of what these emails can look like, and feature them by email. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to feature it on your page, okay? So you're going to leverage content and information in more than one way, okay? So every Tuesday I send out the updated weekly list, and every Friday, let's say, I send out the featured property. It might be your smoking hot deal. It might be just your featured property, right? It might be whatever. You can create any type of phrase you want to have for it, but that's how this would work. And when you're doing this, you're creating multiple assets for your business at once. Okay? You're creating a fan base, a page that is growing fan base. That's an asset. You're creating assets here that you can leverage. They're marketing and sales assets for you. You're building a database here. Those are assets for you. You're building assets in the sense of content and emails, etc. And the last piece of this is that with Goodwill Pages, you can also create a blog where you can be sending some of these to your blog. You can be doing posts that point to your blog. And you can also create assets there and leverage the other work that you're doing on your blog. For example, we would have this offer on the blog, okay? And we would be driving this audience to the blog as well. All of this is included, okay? The only thing that's not included with your CA Pro membership would be your email marketing program, okay? But the rest of this is all things that we include. We have how-tos for you. With Goodwill Pages, you get the blog, you get the landing pages, etc. And that's all included. Additionally, with several of our programs, we walk you through specific ways and specific examples of these different concepts. So it ended up being a little bit longer than I expected, but hopefully this is making sense for you. This is clicking. Some ahas are going off for you, and it makes sense. Now, below this video, you'll find more information about our CA Pro membership. You'll also find, depending on when you find this, you'll also find more details, including examples and screenshots, etc., of all these ideas, all these concepts for you in reality, right? In practice, let's say. Lastly, if you have any questions, if you still don't understand this process, if you'd like more information, there'll be a place for you to chat with us, to ask your questions, to connect with us as well, because the thing is, we also do practice what we preach at Client Alchemist. So not only do we teach this methodology, but it's how we've grown our community. It's how we've grown our subscriber base. It's how we've grown assets for our company as well. So it's not just what we practice what we preach, I guess is the way to explain that. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope this provides some clarity for you. I hope maybe some light bulbs are going off for you. Check out the additional resources and information below. I hope that you would make the decision to become a Client Alchemist Pro member. We'd love to welcome you to the community, and we'll talk again real soon.